when your prisons are filled with so-called asylum seekers who repaid kindness, and that's what they did. They repaid kindness with crime. It's time to end the failed experiment of open borders. You have to end it now. See, I can tell you, I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell. In America, we've taken bold action to swiftly shut down uncontrolled migration. Once we started detaining and deporting everyone who crossed the border and removing illegal aliens from the United States, they simply stopped coming. They're not coming anymore. We're getting a lot of credit, but they're not coming anymore.
He literally just said it himself. I've been telling y'all for the longest, Trump believes in free will, and he's trying to give it back to the people because he do not want to face the same karma that the rest of the elites is about to face. That's why I always said there's three sides. The left side, no free will. Right side, free will. And the third side is humanity. Freedom for all. Your own choice, no matter what. So let me break down what he basically just said to the United Nations. And as we always know, inside the Bible, they always talk about other nations versus other nations. So we all know that room was filled up with a bunch of leaders from all nations, right? They are the same ones that's funding wars in their own countries with the military or their gangs. So they destabilize their own country, right? And make their own people want to come here to America. Then they provide a way for them to make it here to America by infiltrating the American system. So now we have people, leaders of other nations, have control of areas here in America, which is not their nation. They take the resources from America and then give it to their people that they just basically coerce to leave their own country for quote unquote safety or a better life, however you want to put it. So while they're over here giving them benefits from us, they're taking away from the American people to give to them. So it's depleting, it's destroying America, the more people that come from other nations. Obviously, the financial system, because when they actually come here from other nations, what they end up doing is still sending the money right back to the nation they just came from. So technically, most of these people are not helping. They're only helping to destroy, but they don't realize it. A lot of them don't, but a lot of them do. And another thing, a lot of people don't realize that all nations, all the races that's here in America has been trafficked and then was coerced to traffic the Americans. And that's what people are not really understanding right now. And that's why they're going to hell, because they literally did this to everyone on some type of level. But of course, the black Americans got it the worst because they had to use everyone around the whole world to go against us. Otherwise, their plans would never work. So check it. This is off the Department of Homeland Security website. Traffickers often operate under the guise of a legitimate business or relationships to make it challenging to challenge their true intent. So when you say businesses, think about the politicians, CEOs of all them companies that's literally hiring these people, knowing they're illegal. They adapt their tactics and exploit modern technology and social media, targeting individuals through online platforms and personal networks. Communities may not always be aware of the signs and presence of traffickers within their midst, which makes public education and awareness crucial, which is what I'm trying to do and trying to explain to everybody right now. This is why the immigration crisis is so serious, because everybody has been trafficked. Traffickers might use the following methods to lure victims into trafficking situations: violence, manipulation, false promises of well-paying jobs. I'm going to say it again. False promises of well-paying jobs. Romantic relationships. Traffickers look for people who are easy to target by psychological and emotional vulnerability, economic hardship. I'm going to say it again. Economic hardship. Lack of a social safety net. I'm going to say it again. Lack of a social safety net, when you have no one to come talk to because you can be called the victim. We have natural disasters and political instability. It's how they break down all the racial categories and how they pick their targets. Human trafficking is an underreported crime. Language barriers, fear of their traffickers, and or fear of law enforcement frequently keep victims from seeking help. Again, fear of law enforcement. Think about the people that always face all the trouble, but they don't even want to call the police. It's the effect of this on a larger scale. They say it's the largest hidden crime because you can see it everywhere, but people do not recognize what they are going through. And that's why I'm here trying to explain it over and over and over again, because we're still in the motherfucking war, bro. They literally traffic everybody from around the whole world to come and traffic us in America. So we can't leave. They keep us oppressed, so they keep the system going because we're the only ones that can stop it. So as long as everybody holding the ones that can stop it down, it's gonna continue forever. But that shit about to change. Anyways, I hope y'all picked up what I put down. Y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be gods. Peace.